Asmara Abigail, welcome to the CINEMASIA Film Festival 2023 film uni. So we are very glad to have you here. You just work doing in Paris because you are also working with.
For inviting me. Yeah, it's too bad I couldn't come last year, but now I'm here for Stone Turtle and Galang. Presents at Jawa in Musée des Quai from 10, 11, 12 March 2023. And it's been arrived in Paris. I've been seeing my face all over Paris in Satan Jawa poster, and it's
Work on Satan Jawa will be in Paris, you said.
Yeah. Thank you. And it's so funny because also Stone Turtle and Galang, access to housing, access to like proper jobs to develop your career or your full potential. So there's portray kind of anger talents under Berlinale Film Festival. And I just met 2003 filmmakers from 68 countries.
And Sunday, Studio K, the last day of our festival. Thank you so much, Asmara Abigail.
Thank you so much, CINEMASIA Film Festival.
Before the Q&A starts, I want to introduce you to Asmara Abigail a little bit more. So Asmara, she is an Indonesian actress who has been working in Southeast Asia since 2015. And her works have been shown and competed.
Thank you so much.
So now I would like to ask Asmara a few questions about the film. And this is also the time for the audience to maybe process, catch your breath, and think about few questions that you want to ask Asmara Abigail. So,
especially for this film, the director is Malaysian, Wong Min Jin, the cinematographer, he's Thai, sound designer Thai. So the idea of collaborating between Southeast somehow brother and sisters, and I think it's beautiful to create films together. I read the script, I talked with Wong Min Jin between emails, and I just love the idea.
For such a big role in such a big movie that has such a big message.
Thank you for the question. It's pretty tricky because we shot this it was still in the pandemic situation. The shooting was postponed 3 months because the border of Malaysia is still closed. So thanks to Wong Min Jin, I think it's like around 15 days shooting, and we don't even have driver. Wong Min Jin pick us up every morning. So it's fun. It's fun.
yeah, I also want this project like this international.
So I think I owe like big part of my career from Ron Palare, which is the main actor. He's a long friend history. Ron always, promoting me. I forgot 5th or 6th films together, but this is the first time we shared the same scene. So we work a lot together, but always we never met scenes together.
It is easier because you have worked with him together before. Like, is it like a long build chemistry that makes it easier to perform here?
I think so too, because like working with him, we already have the chemistry. I feel so level of trust is already there, and also on the set it was like pretty tranquil, so everyone is just like focusing in the character, and so the chemistry.
Very similar themes in terms of like how women are treated and how girls are treated and how girls grow up in both.
For this type of character or what to portray or send a message or whatever, but to put what I thought somehow, and finding this project and channeling my what I believe in my characters. So thank you so much for the question.
And thank you very much for coming here.
Thank you.
I also saw the previous movie Uni, and I
Thank you.
enjoyed it. So with this movie, I need to say
Thank you.
also with your acting. I'm not going to ask about all the feminine movies which are coming to me every year. I see Indonesian movies up from a women perspective, and it's fabulous. I love them. So I'll ask maybe simple question. What was the part of this movie you enjoyed as an actress? It was something.
I've been told no a lot. Like in a year, I got a lot of rejection, and they said I'm too old for that character. Like, oh no, you're too old. You're too old. Like it was a bad year, but I survived. And the Woo Min-jin was like, yeah.
Were there just a lot of moments where you're like, oh, I can see why you as a Malaysian think that me as an Indonesian would say something like that? Were there like some type of conversation that goes on in terms of like yes or no, like just a coming of together the cultural backgrounds, but then there must have been some type of conversations around it.
Yes, it was. And because it's a small production, so everyone talks with each other between the partsmen, and it was like so fun the way we have this guy. We are in this world in a way. Belief, it's like, for me personally, Woo Min-jin give me space as much as liberty that I
To ask Asmara, because she's only been here today. So today is International Women's Day, and you have played various different roles before that is, I feel like, portrayed as, that have similarity, where you were portrayed as this strong, brave, independent, and most importantly, empowering characters. And based on your experience in exploring these different characters with a bit of similarities, do you maybe have any message or advice for women that aspire the same as your characters?
Well, I know it's different.
So Asmara, I kind of wanted to start with maybe thematically this film. For me, it's really a film, well, it's about a lot of things. A character who finds certainty and direction in life through metal music. I'm wondering if you could talk a bit about your character, your approach to her, as well as how you balance the very sort of strong managerial character with a very deeper, vulnerable side.
I think this movie is very interesting for me. It's a film about a metal band and the way they grieve and
It's about sort of music and politics, like the
Yes.
way metal music is sometimes demonized.
this discovery. For me, it's like enrich me somehow to understand something that I don't understand before, and never to judge everything before you know it. And I think 15 is very sensitive like before, but it's remarked something in the metal music community. I remember like clearly when they talk about the point, the real original band, they wanted to, finish and break things. The loss of our sons and daughters will be for nothing. So just keep making things that make you feel alive and things that you love. And somehow we believe that the loss of our sons and daughters while they're doing what they love also. The situation, it's
Like the characters that you play in the film, very much so your character has to be the one to bring this team together. Like, for example, when the band leader, like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, you're very much a character who has to bring the team together.
Yeah, and I was doing discussion with like real metal band manager. I was doing research, and also